Joshua Evan Christopher is an American professional basketball player for the Houston Rockets of the National Basketball Association. He played college basketball for the Arizona State Sun Devils. Christopher grew up playing basketball with his older brother, Caleb, in elementary school, middle school, and his first 2 years with Mayfair High School in Lakewood, California. And also the most prolific highlight of his career is where he played Servite High School. The freshman underdog Joshua Perez was going off against the 5-star recruit as well as on the amateur athletic union circuit. In his childhood, he often played against older opponents. As a sophomore at Mayfair, Christopher averaged 25.9 points, 6.5 rebounds, 4 steals, and 3.6 assists per game, leading his team to a 21-8 record. In his junior season, he averaged 25 points per game and won the Division II AA championship. As a senior, Christopher was joined by Dior Johnson, one of the highest-rated sophomores in the country. He averaged 29.2 points, 8 rebounds, 3.9 assists, and 3.1 steals per game, leading his team to the CIF Southern Section Division I quarterfinals. Christopher was selected to play in the McDonald's All-American Game, Jordan Brand Classic, and Nike Hoop Summit, but all 3 games were canceled due to the ongoing coronavirus pandemic. Christopher is a consensus 5-star recruit and the number 2 shooting guard in the 2020 recruiting class. On April 13, 2020, he announced his commitment to Arizona State over Michigan, USC, Missouri, and UCLA. His brother, Caleb, had served 1 year there as well. As such, Christopher became Arizona State's highest-ranked recruit in the modern recruiting era and the program's first 5-star recruit since James Harden in 2007. On November 26, 2020, Christopher scored a career-high 28 points for Arizona State in an 83-74 loss to third-ranked Villanova. As a freshman, he was limited to 15 games due to injury and averaged 14.3 points, 4.7 rebounds, and 1.4 assists per game. On March 31, 2021, Christopher declared for the 2021 NBA Draft. Christopher was selected with the 24th pick of the 2021 NBA Draft by the Houston Rockets. On August 7, 2021, Christopher signed with the Rockets. He made his summer league debut, adding up 13 points, 4 assists, and 5 rebounds win against the Cleveland Cavaliers in 28 minutes. Christopher began his preseason debut playing around 11 minutes with 7 points, 2 rebounds, and 1 assist in a game loss against the San Antonio Spurs. He made his official NBA debut on October 20th, coming off the bench with 5 points in 8 minutes in a game loss against the Minnesota Timberwolves. On November 24th, the Rockets assigned Christopher to the Rio Grande Valley Vipers. After averaging 20 points in 3 games with the Vipers, the Rockets recalled Christopher. On December 8th, Christopher logged 18 points in a 7 of 7 from the field with 4 threes on a 104-114 game win the Brooklyn Nets. Christopher began playing a major role for the Rockets throughout his rookie season, coming off the bench averaging a decent amount of stats. He scored 23 points, 4 assists, and 5 rebounds in the loss game against the Spurs. On March 23, 2022, Christopher adds up 21 points in a 139-130 overtime win against the Lakers. On April 3rd, Christopher puts up his first 30 points with a well performance from 11 of 14 of shooting, 3 of 5 from threes, 3 assists and 2 steals in a home game loss against the Timberwolves. Throughout the 2021-22 season, Christopher played 74 games, averaging 7.9 points, 2.0 assists, and 2.5 rebounds. Christopher started out his rookie season in the G League average of 20 points and was later promoted to a key role player to the Rockets roster since November 29, 2021. The Rockets announced that Christopher would enter the 2022 Summer League. In the first game of the 2022 Summer League, Christopher puts up 22 points with 3 blocks in a game loss against the Orlando Magic.